Hey, welcome back to the Match Ball Grid. My name is Andre. Thanks so much for dropping by. What's even the date today? 11th of April. It's a Tuesday evening. We're playing in the casual lobby, Kentucky.net. And we're playing Exile. Because why the heck not, actually? It's too far in. We're going to mulligan this hand. It's not very good, and I'll explain my Exile plan. Oh, that's actually really good. So, we're playing Exile. This is a deck I found off of Meteor, Stimhack Meteor. It's actually one of Code Marvelous's decks, and I don't know if he's played this on stream or on his YouTube channel. I haven't seen it there. Good luck, have fun. Thanks, you too. And Exile is admittedly a bit of a meme, this little guy, because he's like been perpetually, supposedly, the worst runner. He doesn't get a lot of card support. There's only like 6 cards in the game, maybe, that support his, like, that fire his ability. But we're going to try and do the best that we can. Playing against HB EtF, we're not very good at trashing things, so I don't think we're going to check that. We're just probably going to set up. And I think we can set up pretty okay. Ideally, we draw into a sure gamble. I look at this deck list and it looks fun. Oh, we did it. It looks kind of fun. The only thing is I'm a bit worried that we don't have enough draw. Like, we're not even running Diesel, so setting up can be an issue. This could even be an agenda, but that's pretty unlikely. So let's set up, and it'll be more obvious what the game plan here is, and whether or not we can execute it. So getting this out lets us install this for free, and that's good. So we get a value every time we trash a card. It's just Adonis. Every time we trash a card, we draw a card. And I think that's a big reason why there's no Diesels in this deck, is that once you get going, your draw is actually really good with a mixture of things like Reaver and the Exile ability. But until then, oofa doofa, this might be late. And I think we actually have to trash this. We definitely do have to trash this because they'll lose a lot of money on it. And we'll probably run Jackson first if they don't pop it, and then we'll run Adonis just so they don't shuffle their Adonis back. And if they're Jacksoning that hard, they're probably shuffling agendas. We could also consider running R&D, running Jackson, running R&D, but I'm not very good at Shaper play, and this deck kind of needs to set up. And luckily they use their Jackson. So we're trashing this for 100%. But let's see what else we can do in the meantime. Oh, that's just really good. So I think we're going to gamble, trash that, play daily casts, and that's probably our turn. Unluckily, Reaver, it's only when we trash. Oh, first time you trash an installed card each turn. This is an installed card. All right. Okay, this is good. This is good already. I did not realize that interaction worked like that. I thought it was only runner cards, but that's pretty okay. So daily cast is good. We have this that we're still going to be able to play next turn, and basically we want to draw in our Astrolabe, and then we want to draw into our breakers. The idea is with this deck is you run multiple Sahasraras, so that you play the conspiracy breakers. You're running Black Orchestra, MK Ultra, Paperclip. And the idea is that you can keep recurring these over and over again and keep trashing them with Aesops and keep bringing them back. And every time you bring them back, you draw a card, and you generally install them for free, and that's actually really good. Self-modifying code is good. I guess we don't actually really need that much besides a breaker. Another Sahasrara we can install for free, but then we're going to be full on MU, so I think we want to use our self-modifying code before that. And I don't think there's anything else we really need to do. Self-modifying code now on the table does thread and clot. My least favorite thing about this deck, and I don't see why you play Shaper without playing clot, but oh, that's a current. We don't have any currents. So they might actually try and score here behind like a Fairchild 3.0. But yeah, but we're not running Clot, which seems like a mistake in some situations, but this deck is doing something totally different. Adonis campaign, unseen card into server 3, so we know we don't have to run that right away. Ideally, we're trying to win off of indexing, and if we actually like drew into an indexing right now, with a single self-modifying code, we might be good. And we are 100% sure that isn't a Jackson Howard, so it would actually be good to fire it off as well. So we could pop this to draw a card. The question is, what are we going to use it for? And I think the thing that we have to respect is Architect would probably be bad. Anything else we can click through when we index, as unoptimal as that is. So I think we'll actually use this. Just so we draw a card with Reaver. Yeah. Like check it like a rematch. Might be able to do that. Alright, so let's pop this. We save 2 cards with the Sahasrara, and we can choose what we want to bring back. We're tight on MU, so I think we're probably just good enough bringing back the, what's it called, the MK Ultra. And we install it for free. Basically, we just pay 2 credits for this whole experience. Oh, well, you drew our MK Ultra. Fuck. Well, that kind of goofs that plan a slight bit. So I think now we just self-modifying code for something cheap that we paunch up. Oh no, we could just bring back in our Black Orchestra. That seems good. And that's only for 1 credit. So that's good. So we have this, which is pretty good. We don't want to install it. I think we actually want to throw it out. We want to get our pawn shop down. So I think this turn we draw. Oh, that's good too. And now, if they're playing Arc Lockdown, by the way, I think we lose. But we'll get this down. We'll get this down too. And the beauty. Oh, we have 1 more click. I think we'll draw it just so we can throw out the MK Ultra. You don't want to draw last click. I goofed that. But the beauty with Aesop's Pawn Shop, it now reads basically trash a card, gain 3 credits, draw a card with Reaver, and that's really good. I'm hoping they don't nice R&D, and I'm hoping we draw into we have a 1 in 15 chance, basically drawing into our indexing, and that's kind of our win condition here. And it's super good. Indexing with Mad Dash is pretty compelling. And I don't know if a lot of people protect R&D that much. Like, I don't know, I think people are respecting medium now, and getting in to make like a single run with, what's it called? With indexing's not too bad. So we'll sell this. Gaining 3, we have all our breakers now. That's really sweet. We're still a bit short on MU, so I don't want to install the Sahasrara just yet. And face checking, we could land us on less clicks. Chance of them having an agenda in HQ, I think it's about 1 in 5 that they'll have something. We can still draw. Cash is good. Cash is good, and we have our economy, right? This doesn't take MU. We can install this on here for free. But what we can do last click? I think last click we're just gonna... we'll probably draw, so no, we shouldn't do this. We should draw once. Yeah. Okay, well, that makes that easy. So we'll install that for free with Sahasrara. And take the 3 credits off of it, and we'll throw out the paperclip. So now we can face check through just about any server. Because we have access to all our breakers. If they put 2 ice, it gets a bit dodgy because we might have to trash something. And if we trash our Sahasrara, it's not the end of the world. And like this card here means 6 credits and drawing a card. And they double iced R&D, which I think is what they should be doing. And let's pawn this to draw a card, 3 credits. Admin's really good, but we want to run before. I think we actually want to run HQ right now. It's a shame that we're not contesting this, but I don't think we can. And we know they're running defensive upgrades considering that that wasn't a breaker big grid, which they would have rezzed. The only problem is if we run HQ right now and they hit us with what's it called, Fairchild 3, which we can't click through, it's gonna actually be pretty taxing or pretty expensive. That's kind of an issue, so I'm not actually that excited about running. So let's draw into some MU. That's not MU. What do we install? This is 1-2, the cash and the daily casts, and we have 3 clicks though. So I think we can draw up again because we'll throw out the extra Aesops. That's fine. So let's get that on there. Use some of our credits here. That's always really good. They might fear Vamp considering how much money we have, but they've seen a fair bit of influence. So we'll just get this down so it's ticking off, and it's another thing to pawn shop a couple turns. And we'll throw out this. If they run MCA Informant, good for them. And again, we're like playing really hard into Arc Lockdown, which is kind of the biggest issue. Not the biggest issue, but one of the issues with Exile. I only realized recently Exile does have Link, which is surprisingly cool. I did not think he would have that, but that actually makes him a bunch better. There, we have our indexing, so we are technically good to go. We're only going to need 2 breakers to index in no matter what, and we want to turn this current off, so let's go for it. I think they're about to score too, so it's good if we make them spend a lot of money on this. And I think we're going to have the money to get through just about anything. So we're playing a run event, which doesn't count as running, so we can get through enhanced logging protocols at least once. No Jackson here. Let's see if they res anything. So that's a Fairchild 2.0, which is honestly not too bad to break. It's 6 credits. That's kind of shitty. At least we have a breaker here. And if we use a breaker to pull one from the bin, it's actually, we draw a card. Which is why you play Exile, right? So we paid 6. Oh wait, it's cheaper if we just... Wait, yeah, it's cheaper. Yeah, they noticed too. So let's do a runability. We get some cards on top of here. They have nothing. Fuck. Was not counting on that whiffing. Huh. So we now running R&D is pretty bad for the next while. They're running Biotic Labor, which is worth knowing. Satyr Adaptive Barrier is not I'm okay with them drawing this. So we have to choose the order here. Ichi is relatively taxing until we get our LLDS. We don't want them to have Breaker Bay Grid, I guess, so let's put that at the bottom. Ichi, I guess we don't want them. This is 5 to break still, which isn't great. So let's put that down, put that down, put that down, put that down. We can run HQ here. They'd have to spend a bunch of money. Again, if that's a Fairchild, it's pretty rough for us. So maybe we'll just draw. So we know none of the next 5 turns if they don't draw. And Akamatsu Memchip is pretty good. It allows us to play this bad boy, our second Sahasra, and still have MU. If we're gonna like put this on the Scheherazade, which I think might be greedy, yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we'll take these, install that, and that's okay. I think now we'll pawn our Black Orchestra, because we know the next 5 cards is an Arc Lockdown. It would have happened by now. Card in server 3. Don't know what that is, so I think we have to charge this turn. And we have the money. That's probably a Satyr Adaptive Barrier on HQ, so we're going to charge this. If that doesn't work out, we'll charge HQ. So we're going to pawn something here. We could pawn the Black Orchestra, because if we reinstall it for free, and we're probably going to need to reinstall it. If we reinstall it, we also draw a card, let alone this causes us to draw a card. So I think trashing this is probably okay. And Chameleon's actually really good once we know what their ice is. Now with Chameleon, we break this for 3 credits, which is pretty good. So let's charge server 3. It's going to take 2 clicks out of us, but we're going to be able to break most things. So that's that. So we install our MK Ultra. Host an installed program. Yeah, so we'll host that to save a credit. We'll take 2 off of this. We drew a card into our cache, so if we have a click left, that's really good for us. The only awkward thing about this is we have to boost 3, 6, and they can trace us. And that's why I learned this the other day, is that Exile has links, so it's not really great for them to trace. Eventually, we're going to get our LLDS processors, and then this will come in as like strength 3 or strength 4, and then it's actually really easy to run the server. Oh, it's just Caprice. Okay, well, that's good. So install, yep. Host this on there to get another credit. We drew another card, which is good. Oh, clicked the wrong one. And we don't have real hate for this. We don't. We're just going to win the side game. Okay, so we'll take those 2 off. And this one is pretty expensive. Right, once we get 1 LDS, this is only 6 credits to break. Right now it's 9. But we do break all of it. So now we just play a very important side game. How you feeling here? Going 0. Yes! Fuck yeah. All right. And they use their friends in high places. We're going to turn the current off. This is really good for us, assuming this is an agenda. It's just Adonis. Fuck. Still good that we got rid of this Caprice, I guess. So running HQ now seems pretty tight. I don't actually want to install the cache, considering we don't have MU. So, no, man, no, we could. We could. I think we install this. Oh, no, it's best not to install the cache. Just because we're not going to get full value out of it. Because we don't have Sahasras, or Sahasras are used up. So now we have something to pawn. Our MU is good. I think we're going to run HQ now. If that's a Satyr Adaptive Barrier, it's going to be most of their money. That actually likely is an agenda. And we know the next 3 cards, I'm pretty sure. So we'll pawn this for 3 cards and a credit. I mean 3 credits and a card, which is good. So we want to charge this. We can now click through it. Like we can spend 3 and click through it, which I think running HQ is probably just a better use of our time. Oh, we didn't turn this off. Never mind. I thought we did. So they'll probably push the agenda out here, and if they score it, they're going to go to low money. So let's see. We can deal with anything now. And again, if we install like our, they res a barrier and we install it, we actually profit heavily from it. Oh, wow. Okay, 1 and 4 here. I think we know they have a Biotic. I think that's all we know that they have. And a Satyr, which I think they installed. Okay, Biotic. We didn't learn anything there. That's a bit unfortunate. Indexing is good in 3 turns if we don't want to do it a bit early. Admin at 4 is looking not amazing. I think admin in 5 actually might be the place to be. It just might be the place to be. So let's install this, and we're good. We're like set up pretty much. We're set up okay. Drawing last click is always a mistake, so let's just put this down. So we're ready to same old thing index when we feel comfortable. We're doing all right. We're going through our deck. We're running a levy, so we'll levy at some point and then restart this whole process. This deck also doesn't run clone chip. Oh, fantastic. Which is kind of nutty, right? Like, that's hilarious that you run an Exile deck that doesn't run a clone chip, but it honestly might not need it. Just because we're not recurring anything besides the breakers that we're already like very capable of recurring. So pawn this, 3 cards and a card. That's an LLDS. So we technically want to pawn these. I think we're just going to take more shots at HQ. We might want to run twice here. Like, I think we do run twice and then put down our LLDS. We'll pawn this next turn. Do we pawn this next turn? Yeah, I think we do. No, we probably pawn We know the next 2 cards in R&D. I might be goofing this. This is getting so much value. Oh, fuck. Great. Okay. Cool. All right. That's expensive. So fair. Admin 5 is looking pretty sweet. So 3, 6, 9. Got it. 9 credits. No, not actually a big issue. Like, our economy's holding up. I thought that was a Satyr, which means I think they have the Satyr in hand. So we know 2 cards in hand. So this is not a fantastic run. And Ichi, okay, we knew that too. So we're not learning anything here. We can, in theory, click for a credit by installing the Chameleon with Sahasrara. It becomes a lot better once you have technical writers, which we don't actually right now. When we have a technical writer down 2, no, there's no way. There's no good way to get through this if we don't admin at 3. And admin at 3 doesn't seem fantastic. You can also do this cool thing where you can put this down. Oh, admin also will get fucked by LODS processor. Oh, damn. That's actually a pretty strong anti-synergy here. So maybe we put our admin at 5 down now. Yeah, we might want to do that. Do we put on top of this? It's a bit risky if they're running Marcus Batty, but if they're spending so much influence on the lady in red, what's the chance? So it's only the install program, so we can't actually use this to I think this will save us money a long time. So we can't use this for the 5 credits for the strength, but at least we have a 5 strength thing. And now we can put down LODS. We're gonna pawn this, and then I think we run R&D. This is, yeah, we run R&D. We can click through, we can click and pay 2 credits if we want, but that's not fantastic. Do we know now the top card only? I think indexing is beginning to look good. Also, if you index, you trash this with Reaver and you draw a card, which is pretty sweet. Other ice on R&D, that could be an Ichi, that could be many of the good things we know, and I think we'll pawn this. And we have mad dashes, which is really good if we have indexing too. We actually might have wanted to pawn one of these just to get more MU, but let's go find what we need. These cards are dead now. Indexing is fantastic, so I think we just get ready for that. Next turn we pawn one of our breakers, and then we are in a good enough spot. Oh yeah, we don't need to deal with this. To deal with this, we'll just do Chameleon at 3. And that's cheaper. And we'll pawn our MK Ultra, because if it comes back and they res an Ichi with an LODS, it'll only be 3 to break. So we're doing alright. I think this is okay. We're in actually a pretty good spot. So our turn is pawn MK Ultra. Oh, we should have... Yeah, that's fine. I think we should have pawned a program now, because we're going to need the MU this turn. And they still have a Biotic, and I don't think they've drawn into anything. So, okay, let's pawn the MK Ultra. And it's good that we index now so we know if they're going to draw into Arc Lockdown. Alright, that's good. Oh, MU's good too. So we'll do 1, 2. Host this, gaining a credit. And we'll call Codegate. Yeah. And then we'll index, and we can always make one more run, which can be... Oh, no, we can actually Mad Dash and pull off a couple agendas here if we get them. Depending on how difficult this is. This is actually like a really fun deck. Like, Exile isn't amazing value, but we're doing pretty good at breaking ice and getting accesses. Great, so fantastic. That's only 3 to break. So we made the right choice there. We thought that was an Ichi, so I think they did break R&D lock 1 turn before we thought they would. Ravana, oh, well, good admin. So this server is pretty expensive, but like that's super cheap. The only cheaper way to get through this is Yogg. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8. So we can get through it one more time. Are you serious? Oh, that's so bad. That's so not good. How? What? 10 cards, no agendas. What's going on here? Are they running 3-pointers with Biotic? So we don't want them to have Ash. We'll give him Eve on top. Just because they'll install that in there. And then this server will be like jammed up for a bit at least. So Eve, Adonis, Jackson. Okay, well, we'll count to 5 a bit better this time around. Soul drops. No technical writers just yet, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, we would have made so much money considering how much stuff we're installing. There's 3 of, so they're all in the bottom 12, which really sucks. Makes me consider wanting to draw before putting down this Akamatsu just to get it. And Astrolabe is probably a bit little too late, but again, let's get our technical writer. What's the upgrade in server 3? I'm pretty sure it's a Breaker Bray, but they would have rezzed it? Is it an Ash? Is it an Ash? Who knows? And this is actually pretty taxing, right? Right, enhanced log and uploader cards plus Chameleon makes us take 2 extra clicks before we run. Card in there could be Eve, could be an agenda actually. But now we know the next 4 cards. Okay. That's probably Breaker Brigade Eve, which I think we handed to them. So we got pawn something. I might as well pawn this bad boy. I'm gonna misclick and click on admin just so you watch me. LLDSs now I think are overkill. We run HQ, we probably get an access for 3 credits, but again, we've seen like everything they're drawing. So do we charge this remote? This is 1, 2, 3. This we can break for 3 credits. No idea what that is. Doesn't seem that bad. If it's an Ash though, it's just like unfortunate, and we might be spending too much money on this run. That's like not that important. Because if it's a 3-2, they'll advance it. Like they would have bioticed it out of hand likely, considering we're not showing self-modifying code. So it's more than likely an Eve. If it was a 4-2, they probably would have advanced it once. So I actually don't think we have to run this. Where's the technical writer? Really? All 3 in the bottom 9? That's so unlucky. So I think we'll actually just pawn the LLDSs because I don't think we actually need them that much. I think we only need 1. Astrolabe might get some draw at least. Mad Dash is good. I think we need these. We can always pawn these as well. And we'll just... yeah, I guess we can pawn all this stuff, so it doesn't matter. It's an upfront investment, but 1 credit isn't much of an investment. Oh, I guess it is kind of shitty, because if we drew our technical writer, it's basically 2 credits a pop. So that's kind of a bummer. We're okay. We're in an okay spot. If they're running our clock down again, that's an issue. I don't think that should be a 3-point agenda. Maybe they... whoops. Oh, yeah, go for it. Go for it. They forgot to res before the turn starts. I really don't care that much. We knew what they're drawing. They were going to res it anyway. Yeah, it's free. What? Oh, they just put an Adonis in there. That's super weird. Okay, so there's Adonis in there. What do we sell? We don't sell the admin. I think we sell... now, LODS technically will get some value. Do we need Akamatsu? No, we have a lot of MU. Oh, there he goes. Technical writer. Fuck. So I think we can want to put this on Sentry. It'll be cheaper in the long run. So we'll get this down. Sentry. So this might probably is a Satyr Adaptive Barrier. That's the reason why LODS is good. And then we'll run server 3, and we're just trying to use our like Exile ability because we'll install it for cheap. We'll pawn it, and then we get a card draw. And I think we can afford this. And we know like we don't have to actually contest anything for a bit. Like everything that they draw up is not going to be agenda. Fuck, we know the next 3 cards, right? All right, so this is a Sentry break for 3. Actually, we'll install our MK Ultra. Just to get the free card draw, to get a credit on technical writer, to get a credit from this. Like, this is really good. And we have our Beth, which is good. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. We did that for free. Another Caprice. That's okay. This could be an agenda. All right. Well, we bet 0 last time, so I guess we bet 1 now. Oh, they bet 0. Bummer. That's okay. Could actually be an agenda. But that makes more sense. So I think we know the next 2 cards. 2 or 3. And we know one of them's an Ash. So I think we're going to try and pivot off of R&D now. And unfortunately, like, this server is better than this one. Kind of. Astrolabe. There you go. Jackson. There you go. So now they've drawn up and broke our lock. So now, same old thing, indexing is reasonable. And the Ash is in there. We got to trash this before anything else, right? So let's pawn our MK Ultra, drawing us a card. Okay. So we want to run this just because we can't. We definitely cannot index while this is on the table because we'll just shuffle R&D. And then we'll just set up for indexing next turn. Yeah, okay. 2 Jacksons out of the game. That's good for us. There's nothing really we can install. This is really good. Like, there's nothing that... Oh, what they put in? Friends, Adonis, friends? Fuck. We actually might have wanted to sell the Astrolabe just because we got another one. What did we sell? MK Ultra? Yeah, that might be a goof. So this will give us a click next turn, likely. And then we'll just put down these things. And I guess we're going to throw out the other Astrolabe. I know we'll throw out Aesop's because we can always sell the Astrolabe before we cycle our deck. So this is okay. I think we index now. Well, we might actually not have enough money because it's what? We need to run this twice. And so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. And we need 16 credits. 3, 6, 7, 8. Wow, we need 16 credits to run that twice. That's a lot of money. So we do have 5 clicks. That's good. I think we're going to pawn the Astrolabe. Draws a card, gives us 3 credits. And then we have another technical writer, and then we can install another one. The next card we draw is going to be a technical writer. Oh, no, well, almost. And I think we'll just credit, and we'll probably pop this. Like, I don't know what else we're going to install. We're not going to install anything mid-run. Oh, no, we might, actually. So what's our turn here? Our next turn is install Chameleon. Same old thing, indexing. Which should put us on 12. Yeah, it's worth popping right now. If we popped on our next turn where we don't Aesop's, we'd actually would have drawn a card, but that's okay. So what's left in our deck? I think we have another Sahasrara, another technical writer, and I don't know this deck enough to know the last card. I'm not entirely sure what the last one is, actually. We got both our indexings. I don't know what the last card is. That's fine. All right. That's an agenda. But contesting this is stupid. We could get 2 agendas here off of indexing. It's unlikely, but we could. Oh, well, we'll pawn something. We'll pawn... Yeah, that's the... So what's the last 2 cards? I'm not entirely sure. So we'll take these credits, host this. Yeah. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong one. Excuse me. And we'll call it Codegate. 5-star Gabman's been doing good. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can do 8, 16. We can run through this twice, which is probably good enough because I imagine they're going to score this. Unless there's a Jackson in here and that will look stupid, but what can you do? So same old thing. Indexing. And we want to use everything before. Install Black Orchestra. No. No, I don't think we will. Maybe on the last run, depending once after we see what this is. So this is 3 credits. Continue. This is 2 credits, install Black Orchestra. No, we might actually later, just because we install it for free, technically. Actually for a profit with Technical Writer, and then we can pawn it. And we want to keep it actually on the table before we levy. Oh, we hit yes. Fuck. Oops. Misclick that. And that's pretty hard to fix. Okay, so I guess we're going to live with that. Rough. I guess we're going to live with that. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe that's fine. Ah, man, wrong one. So host installed program. So whatever. Okay. So now we see 5 cards. Run ability. All right. Okay. Friends we don't want them to have. Architect is trivial to deal with. Fairchild 2 is 3 credits, so we don't want them to have that. Eve doesn't really matter. Architect Accelerator Beta Test. Okay, cool. So we know the next 5. Wow, we've seen 15 cards, seen 1 agenda. Like that, this game could have been a lot shorter. Now we'll go for the Mad Dash, which is really good. I'll turn this current off if we steal, and it's just all around a good thing to do. So we'll go R&D. 1, 2, 3. Continue. 1, 2. We could in theory save a credit and click through this for Vanna, but we can always click for a credit, so it's not really a thing we have to do. Oh, is there a... We'll take a brain damage. Oh no! Oh no! If that's a Jackson and the brain damage hits our levy with the Mad Dash, we are in a not a great spot. Oh, thank God. Okay, well, we have no more indexings, right? So I think we want to put this on a table, and then we want to, like, we want to keep this on the table, and then we want to levy, because we always want to keep this in hand. So I guess we'll put this down, and find out what the last card is. That was pretty funny. So they're not scoring. They're just drawing up. We don't know what they drew. That's probably an agenda, but I don't want to contest Caprice. Like, I think we have an easier shot on R&D. I really do not think that was the last Jackson. So what do we sell here? We have 5 clicks, which is obviously really good. We don't want to sell our MU. I think we'll just sell this bad boy here. Oh, Film Critic. Yeah, that doesn't matter in this matchup. So host this. 2 cards in archives. No idea what that is. I think we can levy now. Oh, actually, wait, do we want to run into a barrier and a sentry to get this stuff up? Yeah, actually, that might be a big goof that we do if we don't. Is that we kind of want our breakers. Nah, we'll be fine. We have a chameleon, 1 chameleon. So I guess, yeah, this is fine. This actually makes us money, so why not? So I'll host this one as well. Oh, we forgot to choose these, whatever, code gate. Done. So we'll install and host this one. This one's gonna be, oh, why do we choose barrier? We should pick sentry and barrier. I don't think we're gonna run this turn though. Levy, that shuffles our deck. Gives us a new hand. We just drew an indexing, so I think we just want to set up. Oh, shame that the cash isn't good value right now. And our hand's gonna be pretty full up. So what do we do? Yeah, I don't think we have anything to do besides click for credits. We could pop this, but I think we're gonna get so much value out of that in the long run, considering we're holding on to 2 caches already. Fuck, where are the agendas at? We saw 15 cards, 1 agenda. Shit. All the Jacksons are gone though, so that's okay. So I think they'll just strap as much as they can on R&D. Like, the fact that we can't contest Caprice is an issue. And now it's just gonna get harder to indexing. Not impossible, just harder. I think running HQ is actually not bad here. Because they're gonna flood up if they're not scoring. So I think running HQ is pretty good. Do we pawn something? Yeah, we could pawn the Black Orchestra. We need money. And it's free card draw too, but I think we're drawing too much. So host this 1, 2, 3. Host this 1, 2, 3. Now the thing is, like, we don't have access to any of breakers, so if we face ban into a sentry, it's actually pretty bad. So if we put this down, it's gonna be what? 4 strength sentry? No, 5 strength sentry. So we can basically deal everything besides what's it called? Sherlock. But we can deal with Zed, which is really important. I think we want to run HQ here. So 1, 2. We still have the MU for this. Install host. This is actually surprisingly fun. This is cool shaper. And then we'll run HQ. It takes 2 clicks, which is a bummer. Install Black Orchestra. We maybe wanted to consider doing that. But 3 for Atman 5 is not too bad. Because they've been drawing a lot, mind you. And Satyr. Alright, so that actually ends the run because we don't have a sentry breaker. I mean a barrier breaker. But now we know what we need to run, so we'll just jack out and that's fine. End our turn, those comes back. We'll pawn the cash, run HQ now. I think they push install advance probably. Yeah, there you go. No surprise there. We could play everything for a side game, and it's honestly probably not that bad. I still think running HQ is probably the way to go here. Yeah, I think we want to run HQ a bunch of times. This deck also has no way to deal with tags. Interesting. But that hasn't been a problem so far, at least. So, okay, let's host. Let's call this a barrier breaker. I think we just need to get a HQ accesses, and we have no multi, like we have no HQ multi access besides a single access. But if they like advance this, we'll consider indexing the next turn. But I think this is probably okay. We break this for only 4 credits. And yeah, install Black Orchestra. Yeah, I think we should. So, because we install, yes, install it. We draw a card, which is good. We can host this on here, so it's free. Now this is a 4 strength barrier, so we break it for 1 with our chameleon. Single access agenda. Fuck biotic labor. It's been there the whole game. Fair enough. Well, this is good, eh? 10 credits. I think next turn we're definitely just going to index. And we do need to install a chameleon for sentry. Actually, no, like the index could bonus if we don't know what this proper ice is. But they got the food out. That's not a fantastic agenda to be scoring. They have a biotic in hand though, so they're going to end it. Like they can score out pretty quickly. Man, we've been really unlucky with their accesses. Okay, so what do we pawn? I think we pawn the cash. Makes sense. So we could call sentry here. Or we could be safe and just call both of them sentry and barrier. Yeah, no point goofing around here. Install. Sentry. A satyr would actually be outside of strength here, but if they have that, that's pretty good. Barrier. And indexing, we can still mad dash our way out of it. Let's see if this does. We have a lot of money. Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. The thing that we thought it would be. 6 strength barrier. You know what? We probably should have just put down the self-modifying code instead of both of these. It would be much better on clicks and we would have got in. Yeah, I feel pretty dumb about that. I think we could have easily got in there. Did they put a new card in here? No, I think we just run HQ now. We, in theory, want to install something from the heap, so I think we'll trash this. Like, it might have been better to pawn the Black Orchestra just to, so that we can reinstall it during a run, so we can draw a card. Adonis campaign, yeah, we trashed that, it's fine. Ah, fuck. Bioticing out, and even putting the self-modifying code on the table would be good. Oh, we just drew into another indexing, though. I doubt they fire that. All right. Well, they have a biotic in hand. Maybe they might have another one. I think we saw that we gave them 2. So we can pawn whatever we want. I don't think we care about this. So I think we can pawn this. We'll reinstall it to draw a card. So host, install and host program. We'll host the self-modifying code. And now we can index. So we'll use this. We'll get out our paperclip, which we'll host on here, Shaper's Tricks. We install this for free. It's always strength 3, so we only pay 3 here. So this server actually is pretty expensive. This one's also 3. Install back extra now. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we can't even double run through this. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Fudge. God damn it. Ah, shit. 1, 2, 3. That prompt always surprised me. It's not usually around for very long because you usually like just reinstall it. And technically we have to do counter. Oh, no, we can get in here. Yeah, we can. Never mind. Continue. This one's 3. Install back extra. Not this time. 1, 2, 3. Continue. This has been on all game. Run ability. Give us them agendas. 2 agendas. Heyo. All right. So what are they going to do on their turn? Do we think they're going to draw or not? So hedge fund would be nice for them, but I don't want them to get friends in high places. So we'll do friends in high places. We'll put GFI and then hedge fund of Vitruvius because they draw the GFI. It's harder for them to deal with. So yeah, done. All right, now it doesn't look like we have enough money to get in, but we're going to pop this for 14 and then Matt dash in. And then this is okay for us. R&D. So only 3 here. This is going to be 5 to break if we don't keep recurring our paperclip, which is pretty cool. Like that's okay. 1, 2, 3, continue. Like the only thing better than this is Yogg. Like we're dealing with this really well. If we were playing criminal, I think we'd been boned. 1, 2, 3. Finally, the current is off. Finally. That damn current. It actually might be worth checking archives. I don't know what that's about. What's in there? All right. Well, we worked hard for those 3 points, but we finally got it. The combo works. And if they didn't have Caprice, they'd actually be in a bad spot too. Oh, they just drew into their food. Fuck. We should have put it deeper. Okay, so there's 1 food in HQ. It's an Ash and a Caprice, mind you, in server 3. So, like, out of luck. So I think they just install Advance, or just install it. Yeah, so basically a 1 turn to win. It's not going to be on R&D, so I think we actually have to contest server 3. Yeah, that's bad. We probably should have actually put that deeper. I didn't realize. I forgot they were on 5 points. If we put a 1 deeper, we probably would have got to it. Might have installed a different card. Who knows? Well, now at least we can run HQ for not a lot. And that's an Ash and R&D, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. What do we pawn? If we pawn this, it'll come back at 3 strength instead of 1 strength. If we pawn this, it's money. Do we think there's a Satyr adaptive barrier on here, and are we gonna charge it? I don't think we are gonna charge it, just because it's Caprice is a problem. Still got 5 clicks. Let's sell this. MK Ultra. Okay, that's good. I think we have time to put down 1 of these technical writers. If we run HQ, it's 3 credits. No, 4 credits. No, more. Fuck. We should pawn this if we wanted to run HQ. Yeah, actually, shit. But we got learned information from that, so we can't actually do that. Yeah, pawning the paperclip is definitely the right choice here. It's unlikely there's agendas in archives. What do we know that's in HQ? Nothing, right? Yeah, we goofed. Unless we over-install and trash this, honestly, which is not too bad. We do lose a bit of efficiency with the Aesop's Pawn Shop, which we could have pawned it. But, yeah, no, we can do that. It's probably actually worth doing. So what do we do? I think we just run HQ a bunch, because running R&D is not going to be good for the next 2-3 turns. Huh. Oh, no, we can also just say Barrier with Chameleon, so that's not too bad. This server is going to already cost us 6 credits to get in and putting us on 10 credits, so we're going to lose the Ash, let alone the Caprice. And we have to beat the Ash and the Caprice, otherwise we have to beat the Ash, trash it, come back, and play the Caprice game twice. And we don't have Vamp or anything to control, so thinking. 5 cards in archives is pretty good. Like, that's worth checking. And I think we will. Do we have time for 2 technical writers? Yeah, I think we do. Actually, no, we probably don't. It's basically 2 clicks, and we're gonna spend 2 clicks. Each one of these is 2 clicks, because 1 to put down, 1 to take off. Oh, worst case, we just pawn shop them. But I think there's better things to pawn shop. So what do we do here? Because if we put this down, we're gonna get 1 credit at least on it. Then we're probably gonna have to reinstall our breakers during the run, so we'll get 2-3 credits on it, and we pop it again. So we'll probably get like 4 credits on this. Then do we have another 2 credits in the next turn? Because they're just going to install advance. So no, I don't think we do. So I don't actually think we take shots on HQ. We just try and contest Caprice. It sounds like a pretty bad strat, but that's kind of what we're looking at right now. It's not great. We'll check archives though. Install on host a pro. Do we trash this? No, there's no point. We're not running HQ, right? So we'll just put this down. We'll say Sentry. Let's run archives. In theory, we also could overdraw and trash this. That's not that bad either. Okay, no, there's probably nothing in here. 3 out of 5 cards, huh? Yeah, Architect, Magnet, Fairchild, another Fairchild. Surprising. 20 cards, 2 agendas. Those are our accesses so far. Oh boy. Oh no, 3 agendas and 20 cards. That's not actually that far off. It's a bit not great, but it's not that far off. So this is better than clicking for a credit, and This is because we gain one. Barrier, I guess. Just click for credit. I think we're gonna contest this. If they advance events, I think we have to contest it. It's just an oh, there was a food in hand. Fuck a duck. Now it's buried behind friends in high places. So we know friends in high places, we know food. Oh, we should have ran HQ. I don't know why they didn't go for it. Oh, now there's two. Now there's a hedge fund. Friends in high places, friends in high places. No, friends in high places agenda. Okay, this is our time to strike. We will pawn something. Do we have to pawn this? No. How much MU do we need? Probably all of it. I guess we're pawning this. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna get as many runs as we can here. So we're gonna install this. We're gonna call it barrier. Another LLDS would actually be meaningful because Satyr, I think we can deal with. We just run HQ as many times as we can. 1, 2, 3. Install Black Orchestra, yes. Yeah. So this is good. This gives us all the money on the technical writer. And it gives us card draw. And then this is only one. Install Paperclip. This we won't do because we'll actually lose money on that. But we are, maybe the second technical writer actually would have been right. Food, fuck yeah. One more agenda to win. Let's go. We don't know the top cards of R&D. We actually have a big chance of winning off of R&D now. And I think we have to pivot on R&D. I wonder how many times our Exile ability fired. This has actually been pretty cool. If we put this down, this is technically a temple loss. I think we want to throw this out. So we don't have to bother installing it. Mad Dash doesn't matter unless they're playing one pointers, which I really doubt they are based off of what their deck looks like. So if we put this down, it basically costs us 1 credit if they don't win this turn. And yeah, they probably won't win this next turn. Oh, they could actually biotic out. Maybe we need to run on top of R&D. And I'm pretty sure they know. Oh, good. They're not biotic out. I'm pretty sure they know that we're not running Clot, considering we basically went through our entire deck before we levied. Draw, all right. Do we run R&D? Do we run HQ? Interestingly, like, we're not even using this. Like, this is basically, we reinstall it for free, draw a card, get money. Like, it's just an engine. It's a card draw engine. And it's neat. Like, this is not a great breaker. Trash Deep campaign, card goes in there. Okay. Card goes in there. All right. Okay. So, thinking. This is a big turn. We got 5 clicks. It's a big turn. 5 clicks is a lot. All right. So if this is a 3-2 and we don't get it, they win. If it's a 4-2 and they have biotic, they get it through, they win. So let's just say this is the winning agenda. There's a chance it is a 5-3, but if that happens, it's pretty unlikely. No, it's almost probably impossible considering we have 2 of these already. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That means there's 8 agenda points left. So there might be some in R&D. There's probably some in R&D, if not definitely some in R&D. There's likely some in, there might be some in HQ, and there could be one in Archives. Like, throwing one in Archives is actually probably a pretty good play this turn. We need to pawn something. If we pawn this, we take the money for 4 without clicking. This is a really big turn. I think we're going to pawn this because I don't think we're actually going to ever use it. Right? Yeah, I don't think we actually use it. Wait, did we have a breaker when we were breaking these Fairchilds? Did we have a code gate breaker? Did we goof that? I don't feel confident about this. Did we have a chameleon code gate? Oh, fuck. Okay, well, we gotta look at the tape. Anywho. So when you run HQ, God, this says 4 credits to make a single run on HQ. Running this server is bad. Like, I think this is the worst case scenario we run this. Like, last click of this doesn't work out. So I think we see the top card of R&D. There's also a chance we run this. No. Then they res the Ash. We lose the Ash. Run the Try. No, that doesn't work. So I think we run R&D, see the top card. If we do top deck into our indexing, I think we just index. And that probably wins us the game. The question is, though, what do we ace ops? I think we ace ops this. Give us an indexing. No, that's not an indexing. An indexing or same old thing. Oh, both indexings are in here. Never mind. So that wasn't going to work out. So we get a single axis in R&D. If that doesn't work, I think we just single axis HQ. All right, that's how it goes. So everything's in the bin. We didn't suffer Dark Lockdown this game, which is pretty good. So we put down Chameleon on Codegate. We put down Chameleon. We just put down Chameleon Codegate. We put down Chameleon on... No, we don't even have to put a Chameleon down on Barrier. There we go. Because if it's trashable, we can in theory run again. Yeah, I feel okay about this. So install this cookie. Did we forget to do this before? Oh man, I'm dreading looking at the tape now. We could also consider putting one down for Barrier, but I think we'd rather have our clicks just to run this over and over again. And we'll pay the money. We'll go in with Paperclip if we have to. In fact, well, we do have to. But it saves us a click, and I think the clicks are better than the money. Because we're not going to... Like this one Ash, we can already contest. And what do? Do they boost the Ash, and then we just run again? Actually, wait, no, we have to do the math here. If we install the Chameleon, we lose a click, but this costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then they res Ash, and no matter what they boost, we can run this server twice. And how much does that save us? It saves us... It actually gains us credit if we install the Chameleon, so it's like clicking for a credit. But otherwise, if we install the Paperclip, we cost 1 credit. We save a click, though. And then this one, what is it? It comes in at strength 3, so this is 3 to break. So it saves 2 credits. Is 2 credits worth a click? No. No, we want as many clicks as we can this turn. No, it's fine. We're gonna go in. Install Paperclip, yes please. So install, this also draws us a card, so there's a chance we drew our same old thing to consider same old thing indexing, so that's really good. We'll host this on here just to gain credit back. And so this will break for 3. If we had our LODS, we would have saved 1, but still, it's okay. Install Black Orchestra, no, we need our money. And the card draw, I don't think we need the card draw. Nope. 1, 2, and if this is something else, like if that is a Caprice and they res it, that's fine. We'll run the server, and then we have to run it twice. Let's see how hard they boost in the trace, and if they boost really hard into this trace, we can always just pop this for 6. Is it a Caprice? Are they considering it here? Because they're waiting at this point. That actually could be a Caprice. Wait, do we pay enough? Wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're good. Thinking, no worries. Maybe they're thinking how much to boost it, but if that's a Caprice, are they saying that, like, oh, if they res this Caprice, we can't get into the server and beat the Ash? Is that true? Is that true? Fuck! Okay. Well, it's better than breaking this no matter what. So this game is actually really important. I think they'd bet 2. Can we run the server twice? This is 3 to break, this is 6 to break. So it looks like we can run the server twice already, but this could be a problem. Fuck! Okay, that's fine. Alright, well at least we can win the game if we get in here. So if we install this is like clicking for, yeah, I think we have a chance here. The only question is whether or not we do need a sentry breaker. Okay, well we're gonna need to get a sentry breaker. Yeah, so yeah, I think this is all we can do. Oh, we have enough MU for all this crap. So we'll install this. Calling sentry. Oh wait, no, we need 2 clicks to do this. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh shit, I think we lost. Huh. Because this is 3-6, and then we lose Ash. Like, we just need money. But the thing is, we can't get through this. Like, I think we're just boned. So no, we shouldn't do this. I think we just have to go HQ. I don't think this is right. Right? Because like we run once, we spend at least 6 credits, right? And they res Ash, we trace Ash. So if we spend 6 credits on this run, which we are going to spend 6 credits on this run. Oh no, in theory the next time we hit this we only have to spend 1. Actually no, we don't even have to spend 6 credits on this run in theory, because Fairchild we can just like rip up our shit that we don't care about. And there's no way we'll beat the Ash Trace, right? If we pull this we'll have 18. No, they'll have more money than us. But we do need a Sentry Breaker. So the question is whether we can do this, right? So what if they've res this as a Satyr Adaptive Barrier, that's annoying. We just need one more click. But we need the Sentry Breaker, right? Because this is going to bonus. We always have to break the last one here because they can always end the run. So no matter what, we know this server is going to cost us 1, 2... Like, okay, this server, we don't have to break the brain damage, who cares? So this costs us 2. First time it costs us 5. No, first time it costs us 3 to get into here. Because we'll trash, whatever. 1, so this is 3. So it costs us 6 to get into this server. Plus trash that bad boy, so what, it's 9? Let's just hope. Yeah, if this doesn't work, we'll just run HQ. Oh, wow. Because there's nothing we can do here, right? We're never going to beat the Ash Trace. Oh, there is Ash for free, too, so... Yeah, okay. Okay. Fuck. Okay, that goofs the math. Math, pretty hard. Alright, so... 3 strength sentry. I mean, 6 strength barrier, wow. 6 strength barrier. So this costs 3 to break. And I'm glad that actually we didn't install a barrier chameleon, because we should be using that for sentry. So we break this, it costs us 3, putting us down at 11, 10, 9, 8. 8. And then they'll probably res this. And how cheaply do you have to break it? So we have to come back with, okay, so this costs us, no matter what, this costs us 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. 1, so this costs, we have to break 2 trashes, so that's 2. We have to break this and the run, so that's 3. We have to trash this, which is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it costs us 9 already, so we can't get back in. No, we just jack out, run HQ. Yeah, there's no way we can get in here. There's no way. There's a small chance this isn't an agenda. I think it's super small chance. Considering the res of Caprice here, I don't know. So like I'm just gonna pay the full thing and not rip our board up. Alright. This could be a 1 in 5. Fuck. We've seen so many biotic labors. I think technically it's best to throw this out. GG. Oh, it's a 4-2. Oh, fuck. It was a... Oh, no, it wasn't a 4-2. They're just showing off. Good game. Close one. Yeah, quite. Any agendas in HQ? My indexing's almost all whiffed. Not in HQ, damn. Yeah. Couldn't either of us. 2 index things. I think we saw nothing. Yeah, I think we put this food down a bit lower. Oh no, we got the food anyway, so that actually didn't matter. First I got flooded and Jackson back. Yeah, there's like probably what? So there's 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's still 8 agenda points and 6 cards in R&D. Like that's nuts. There's 8 agenda points in those bottom 6 cards. Yeah, that's pretty good. 2, 4, 6. There's 3 agendas, I think, in those 6 cards. So half of the R&D is agendas. 4 in the deck. Oh, 4. Okay. Woof. Well, thanks for the game, eh? Well, that's what this does. And actually, it's like a surprisingly fun deck. Again, it's going to have problems against like pretty horizontal matchups. But it's like pretty cool. Once you get set up, it's like a pretty compelling engine. Yeah, you're paying money to break ice. But it's like pretty affordable. There's a lot of interesting decisions. Like there were many times in the game where I felt like if I did something better and thought a bit like a couple, maybe one turn into the future, and we weren't thinking a turn into the future, which I think you should for this deck. But if you think a turn into the future, you have an idea what you should trash because what you want to reinstall next turn when you run, and this is actually quite compelling. No diesels really wasn't an issue. You are gonna have a problem to breaking news because you're not running Aaron Moran or at least New Angeles City Hall. So I'd actually maybe consider switching a New Angeles City Hall for this film critic. I don't know how important the film critic is. That might actually be a meta call entirely. Definitely cool. I would recommend this. I'm gonna play another game of this. Thanks so much for watching. Actually, I probably said this at the beginning of the video. We're gonna live stream on Wednesday, just because Thursday I'm not gonna be around. Driving down to see my family for Easter. So hopefully you drop by tomorrow. Otherwise, there's videos most weekday nights. And thanks for watching. Thanks so much for watching. Ciao.